have some hopes for, but I think people are doing it with bated breath. There aren't the biggest whiz stands out just yet, and on the other side of the server, Heroic, I mean, they're not going to make things easy.
The dualies are pretty good, especially in pistol rounds, but still alone against 3 or 4 people. It might be tough. Flash doesn't really do anything. Good headshot. He's back down into oranges, and he's doing fine. Couple of kills. Shush and Tessus joining in, and Wiz alone against 5. That stack worked so incredibly well, even in spite. It's running really low at the moment, Maui. I don't know about this. Smoke up, Yavi. He's on top with the MP9. He can see everything, and they have to trust in the smoke. They don't have time to check everything. 8 seconds now. Hex is going to be picking up Tessus, and it is looking a little bit better. 3 versus 4. The bomb almost stopped, but they get the plant in the end. 3 on 3. I can't believe that EG got into this position at all.
Oh, and I can't believe that Breeze actually has stayed alive. This is going to be such a late lurk play if he's able to make it. Heroic, they have no utility. They don't even seem to have a kit. And Hex doesn't want to wait for Breeze to come. It's just Yabby, and this is a... Wow, I can't believe that this has worked for EG. That is a surprising result. That's not too pretty. You're not going to be shouting about that. If you lose because of this round, I want Heroic to throw some trash talk back at them.
Surely they will. There's a flash setup, but I think smartly they're just leading automatic with a Mac 10, saying, all right, if there is a stack, and the flashbang kind of confirms it as well, Nealon showing up. Well, actually, that's Wiz taking him down to the...
That's Wiz's first kill of the game.
Oh, no.
You hate to see it.
Not the best way to start the season, but we'll give him a little bit of time. It's early days, even just for the day. But it does give over an AK-47 to Down, which is not exactly great. You want to make sure you don't give them anything to play with. Sure, Stown is going to be looking to save it rather than clutch the round.
Yeah, especially don't want to give it to a guy that just hit the top 10 on HLTV's list. Stown cementing himself. It was another level. He was Mr. Reliable for Heroic when they were having those growing pains, even when they were trying to bring Yabby in. But this is why EG have to show that all that time in the lab, all those rocket scientists that Valence was propping up, they have to come to work right now.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully they can hex this off with a good opening. That's not bad at all. Yabby's fighting at all fronts, but he's got some backup with Shush. If Shush doesn't get that kill, he's going to get shot in the back instead. Yabby pretty much sealing the round with that double. That's huge. Very hard when you're swiveling around like that, looking basically at your back half the time. Breeze and Nealon, 2 versus 4. They need a mistake. Instead, they get shot for the smoke, so something of the opposite happening here and again.
Oh, wow.
That's just unfair, isn't it? Down ready, although they are trying to run him down, but not quite quick enough. And he reads it so well. This is why he's cracked that top 10. All of that is going to be really telegraphed unless you do it right off the bat, right?
That's the thing. The mind game now that's at play is that EG have lost Banana 2 gun rounds in a row. So it's very obvious that they should go for something A-centric. And so if you're Nealon, you're just in a very poor position for calling this round.
Cadian coming back into it, and he does check it. That's some heads-up play. Breeze goes down, and Cadian, he is so bold with that AWP. He's not going to give it up. A 3rd kill as he takes down Hex. And Wiz now, 1 versus 5. And that's the kind of confidence that's so ridiculous on somebody like Cadian. You can tell from that first kill, he was going to keep going.
Oh, yeah. He's brimming with confidence right now. He feels completely emboldened by the fact that he doesn't probably expect that there's an op trained on his angle. So those dry peeks likely... Well, okay. Nice shot from Wiz, but yeah, those re-peeks from Cadian, very bold, but also there's just not much that EG are going to be able to do from it. I mean, they just won a round Heroic, so they know that the money's not the best for EG, and this first shot, that kicks it all off. After Cadian hits that, he also feels like he's in his bag in that moment. But EG, they have to try to find a read here. Oh, the duel being taken from Hex does not go his way. And now Heroic, they're in the driver's seat once again. Excellent nade on top of it. And Cadian, he's even pushing for more info.
Yeah.
This is rude.
So aggressive, isn't it? Tessus is there to back him up just in case it went south, and it did. Still a 2-on-3. Wiz and Breeze, and they're not anywhere near each other, so if anyone goes down, the timing... Oh, it could not have been worse.
You hate to see that for Breeze.
Yeah.
Right when he turns. That would have opened up the door for EG in this round, would have given him an opportunity. But now Wiz, 1v3.
I saw you tilt your head back, Maui, before it even happened.
Yeah, because
you were about to be the witness of a crime.
You just feel like it's going to happen. You see this car crash unfold, but you have to keep looking. Can't turn your head away.
Yeah, we need witnesses to the kind of madness that's happening. Wiz in a 1 versus 3, and of course with 10 seconds left, I don't even know, there's nothing you can really do to win that kind of thing.
Yeah, and this is their map pick. Let's not forget that. So, EG, you really want to give yourself some cushion to work with. But Yabby, he's ripping it out from him. Pistol out at this point, 4K for Yabby. He could find the ace right here. He's feeling himself a bit. Waiting for that Hex peek, and there it is. Yabby with the 5K. Excellent stuff.
That's how we do it.
Heroic are teaming with confidence.
Yeah.
Every single person peeking when maybe they shouldn't be, taking all of these fights, but they're winning them. And that's sometimes what Counter-Strike is. If you're winning all your fights, you can do whatever you want.
And very, very deep. And Tessus did pick up a USP in CT spawn, which is a very tiny detail, but in certain circumstances, it could make a big difference. Look at Stout.
What?
He's just crept behind. He's a spy.
This is crazy.
Can't believe that he's made it here. 17 seconds, and Neal's about to have a heart attack. Shush gonna get the headshot, and he picks up a double as well. They're actually attacking the other bomb site. Wiz is the only one alive back here, and he can still win the round, but he has to stay alive, and he won't. Cadian takes him down. This is such a disturbing round. Especially wedged up into the corner with absolutely no backup. They're already pre-firing it. They're going to be down on top as well. Like you said, 2 would have been a miracle. Not going to happen, and the bomb will be planted here. So 13-4 at the moment. Looking very likely that it's going to be 14 before this is done. Breeze hoping for another follow-up headshot, and that would have been spectacular. That would have given him a chance.
It's the team effort that we're used to seeing from Heroic. Everybody finding a way to get theirs.
That is a nice flick. Almost, if he misses that shot, that MAC-10 is dangerously close. Tessus is going to go down as well, and that defensive AWP on Wiz actually coming in full effect right now. Jumping through, Cadian, no! That's not supposed to happen! He just decided to try and win the round anyway. After Wiz had basically taken it away, he charged to the smoke and sprayed down 3 people on the EG side. Now, Hex and Neal have got to be wondering, if we can't win this clutch, this is going to be such a painful loss on Inferno. There's no doubt. Cadian, we've already had 1 ace on the Heroic side. Shush going to deny Cadian that one, but he's going to make sure they win the round anyway.
That was a beautiful clear from Tessus. And Cadian, he's already trained in on the angle. Nice shot from Automatic. Takes 2 down. Okay, there's a little bit of life here for EG. Although it's slowly being snuffed out. Tessus finds the return. Now 2 on the round. And they're just leaving Hex here with an MP9. Nealon's flirting with the idea of moving back towards A, but with Wiz controlling bracket, I think this is going to actually be a B plate. No, not like this. Hex not even looking at the angle, and Stown takes him down. But there's still another player in wait, but the flash is beautiful coming out from Tessus. If you think you have an opportunity from EG, Heroic, they already know about it.
Yeah, they know everything, and even in the rare case that there's something they haven't thought about, they have the incredible skill to just make up for it and pave it all the way over, so it doesn't even matter. Wiz, I don't think realizing, oh, surely don't knife him. You already win the game. Does it really matter?
No.
Wiz,
Stop.
he's not going to check behind him. Surely, Yabby.
You don't need to do this.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't need to do that. That's why you don't need to do that.
That is justice. That is the universe reminding you you can only take it so far, and eventually karma's going to come back and bite you.
I said Wiz was good in the post plants. Yeah, this was a pick a setup and stick with it moment for EG. There's not too much proactive play going on with what they're doing.
Oh dear.
Nealon, there's a flash right in his face. That's beautiful from Heroic. This is the pounce. This might be it, but no, Hex stands his ground to find 2. 3 on 3. Wiz is pretty quick with this rotation, but he might not expect someone so deep into construction. This spot from Shush, there is just no way you're gonna think of that.
Yeah, and especially when you come around the corner with the AWP, the gun barrel showing quite a bit ahead, so Shush is going to have such a great amount of advanced warning. And you could see Breeze is still legging in on the other side, trying to get there. Cadian, good shot to take down Automatic, and now it's pretty easy to figure out. They've already heard the footsteps. Yabby's waiting for him. The barrel, keeping him alive for a second, and that's all it will be. A victory on Inferno for Heroic as they bring down EG. That was their map pick.
The previous iteration of EG that he was on, and we can see that Heroic, they're already going for an explosive play. Hex, he has a smoke that would likely be used for a retake, but he wants to actually just control some space right here. But Heroic, they're not even respecting this smoke, jumping right on through, and that's one for nil. Oh my goodness, actually, wow, EG, they're on the site already, and Heroic, that was a perfect smoke from Hex. Yeah, and we haven't even really brought up the fact that starting off big for Heroic, I mean, with how lopsided this matchup is, you would think that it doesn't really matter as much if they get a hot start, but Ancient still is very CT-sided, so this is not something that you can just count your chickens on if you're on the offense.
It makes them able to swing really wide into the bomb site. 50 seconds on the clock, and they're going to go straight for the bomb plant, but hear the smoke. They're ready. AK and M4 on the other side, and Shush is denied.
Oh, there's nowhere to stand for Heroic. They can't get the bomb down. But they're making a proactive play regardless. In typical Heroic fashion, they are the masters of their own destiny, but Hex, he's aware of this, and he's holding the line. Takes down Tessis, Cadian too. There is nowhere for Heroic to go.
Oh, this feels very awkward, doesn't it? Just looking at the timer, 17 seconds, and now they're going to be making noise. Everyone knows what's coming. A bit of a missed opportunity, but Breeze is still here, and he catches Shush. Good turnaround. He could have had that double. Going to go right for the bomb plant. Nealon is there to try and see if he can shut it down. He's going to get 2 kills, which is about as good as stopping the bomb on itself, because it's a 1 versus 4 at the end, and Stown could never make it out of that one. And Nealon here, very awkward position to be in if they come through the middle. He has to find a new spot to stand, and he's just around the corner, but you could already tell he was never going to be in the right position. Breeze goes down, and they make that play for the A-bomb site.
Now Heroic have truly found their footing. They've even gone back to the fast tempo plays, and it's worked out for them. And they're now just fighting to stay alive, to keep these guns into the next round, but they're being hunted, and Yabby is taking them down. Wow, a double kill for Yabby there as automatic kills down right behind him.
Yeah, and this is so painful. Again, we just now mentioned the economy, how much of a difference it makes, and EG being forced to spend all of their cash. Look at it, it's drawing everybody back. Huge gravity pull here. All of EG worried about the CT spawn at the moment. Nealon going to be dropping Jabby. This is looking pretty good for the defense, although they're going to be careful still. Double kill for him, and they are boxed into this tunnel. 3 on 3, and the bomb not planted. Yeah, it's actually lost in CT spawn.
That bomb's so far away.
Does it spread? Nealon is so close to those flames, I have to assume, but he's still alive.
This round's on a knife's edge, but that bomb, it leaves it firmly in the control of EG. A nice shot from Nealon, a quick scope through the smoke, and now Shush, 1 versus 3. He's going to feel pretty hopeless about his chances here. There are so many angles he's going to have to clear, but that's a great start. The shot on the Breeze, but it's not enough as Automatic has his own op. But breaching this bomb site still will be so difficult, but Tessis makes it possible.
Oh, and Wiz wanting to get back into it. Walks right into the scope. Automatic, though. He's going to get one for the smoke. That makes it a little bit easier. Stown and Shush, the bomb is freshly planted, so they're going to have to defend it for a real long time. First opportunity is there. Stown with the AWP. Not his usual weapon, but he's done a good job so far. And now the MAC-10 on the other side. Nealon, he's got no head armor, so this weapon is still going to hurt. And Shush, he's thinking about it. He had a very slow start. The defuse, he's holding it in, but there comes the swing, and Shush, he is so close. Almost gets it. Doesn't want to stick around at the entrance to that cave too much longer either. Cadian, he was waiting for a long time again, but outdone by the FAMAS. Wiz, though. Oh, I can't believe it. How is he allowed to get away with it? Stown is shot in the back. That is crazy, and this might be the ticket for that 11th round. Yabby's on his own, 30 seconds left. He's going to get a couple of quick headshots, and a deep breath here for EG. Just play as a team, and you won't lose this round, but if you fight him one at a time, that could still happen. And there we go. Nealon's going to pick him up. 11-4.
Okay, but closing it out, that's the big question. Tessis, oh no, not like this. 2 instant headshots. Shush contributes as well, and now Yabby finishes it off. That was supposed to be an A exec, but Heroic didn't even see the nades. They didn't even... EG, they're well aware of that, but this is a risky setup between Cadian and Shush. This is one that if your first player doesn't even get a single kill, that second player, he's not making that 180. He's not going to turn around in time.
Yeah, but they're getting a lot of backup in middle as well. There's a double push coming out. They've kind of left the B bomb side entirely just to be able to fight this. So I don't know exactly how Heroic knew that there were going to be that many people in mid. They still almost get wiped up. If not for the mid part of this could have still blown up in their faces. 2 versus 3. Bomb is dropped in the middle, and no one's close enough by. They can't win this round anymore. Unless Heroic fight them, I don't think finding the bomb in the middle is going to be an option.
No, there's simply not enough time. It's going to make a mad dash for it. I think Hex has recognized that too. Yeah, there is no way. You got to save these guns into the next round. And don't want to die after time, Breeze. Okay.
Yeah, risky.
Yeah, that was very risky, actually. Complete mid control being taken. We see that Heroic, though, they're pushing from cave at the same time, meeting him and greeting him. Sound, he is looking so sharp right now. He is just taking names.
How does he know?
Yeah. How?
He's played a lot of battleships. So
oh, what?
Oh.
He just maneuvered around. No way. This is a masterclass round from Stound. I cannot believe he is outmaneuvering them in this fashion. Automatic, the 1% ramp. If Stound clears this, he's just a beast.
He did.
He kind of did actually.
Yeah, he jumped to look over. He had every intention, and he got the quad kill. He almost aced. He basically won this round on his own in just the most comprehensive fashion. Automatic, not much you could do from here on out. Another kill would actually make a difference in terms of Heroic's economy, so there's still something to fight for. But yeah, it's just absurd.
Yeah, I need that whole thing replayed. I just need that.
Yeah.
I can't. I want to watch him maneuvering through the smoke. How does he make that? How does he choose that?
Which, by the way, if you're watching on Blast.tv, you can do. So, you know, for all the people that are already doing it, they've already done it. But for the rest of you, it's an option. This is, I mean, yeah, there we go.
Man, this is a demo to watch.
It gets worse every time. He's making up for it. He's coming for that #1 spot, which is currently held by Automatic at 21. So, not that far away. And they're on the ramp. Oh, this is good. In the middle of rotation, the timing is epic here for EG, and they're going to be running down Cadian. That's an AWP on the ground, and they keep running for it. Nealon on the double entry. Stound is out here hunting, but Hext smartly limiting in the angle, falling back with the Tech 9. And Yabi and Shush 2 versus 4. What a call from EG.
Yeah, just perfect timing. And now Yabi, he's trying to prod into the bomb site, but there's too many angles being covered at this point. Nealon and Breeze both able to connect with a kill apiece.
They're going to turn it into an offense of their own. Breeze is holding it, but the triple peek is too much, and Tessus will take him down. But they're going to realize he saw a lot of people there, and at least he can call it out.
This position from Automatic, cutting off the rotations. That's 3 players now for Heroic that have no way back into this, or 2 players that is, sorry. But now, Shush, he has to hold the line, and he does. 2 kills from him. This was the last hope from Heroic on this side of the map, and yet Shush, we were talking about him earlier, he's able to come up. And now it leaves Wiz and Automatic.
And they're taking a deep breath here. Heroic, they didn't want to keep fighting. 2 on 4. They should be able to win this. They don't currently have a kit on anybody, and they have a smoke on Stound, but still, they have to be worried. Without the defuse kit, it's going to be a really long defuse. Wiz is looking at it, just comes off the angle, and when he comes back, Tessus is there. That's so unfortunate. Automatic now on his own, 1 versus 4. He's not going to get even close to it. A triple from Tessus, and a good retake coming in from Heroic, saving themselves and maybe doing here. But it's been impressive. Nealon at 20 kills, Hext at 18, Automatic at 23. And a couple of good rounds from Breeze. And if we can have a couple of more of those, then maybe we don't even need overtime. Maybe EG could finish it right now. They're going to try and test Tessus in the bomb site. He's going to pick up 1 and a quick double. I feel like he's been doing that every time they show up. When he's on the site, he's usually ready for them. Stound's going to take down Nealon as well. And this time, the B call is falling flat, and it's... Smokes coming in, Molotovs as well. Putting a bit of pressure in the afterplant here on EG, but they're not getting the kills right now, Heroic, and time is running out. They need to get this defuse right now. Nealon running him down instead. Oh, this is looking great. Yabi's on his own, and instead, EG 16-13. Heroic versus EG have gone to overpass now. With Heroic on the CT side, they're ready, but so is EG. The Glocks are coming through the tunnel, and now they're getting that wide angle, and they're just running down this defense. They're not going to slow it down. They want to keep it going. Shush finally putting an end to it with a couple of headshots, but it might have been too late.
Ooh. Yabi. He's going to have to bring this one back. 1 versus 3. Okay, there's 1. Breeze down, and there's another. It's just Nealon. He's jumping on top of him, but Nealon is able to recover. In that tier 2 space, and now he's showing that he's got it even on the big stage.
Huge stack with a scout behind. Got to be real careful here. Another headshot. No. It's Yabi to follow it up. 3 kills on the side of Heroic, and this is a problem. EG, they need to do it one more time. They need to slow this down and find a way to bring this round back. Heroic getting away with so much. They had a minimal investment into the round, and they've got so much out of it.
This, is very hard to piece together if you're Evil Geniuses. Heroic with a very simple, aggressive play, and the players from EG just weren't able to hit their shots. That's more or less what it was. They got swarmed, they were overwhelmed, and now Stown is playing a disgusting off angle. If Freeze clears this, that'd be amazing. And Stown actually peeks in. That's an opening, but Hex has to do it too.
Yep, they need at least one more of those, and probably even then, because the bomb is still stranded out here, it's going to be tricky. The panic is set in. Long range stink, but he does get the kill on Shush anyway. We're down to 40 seconds. There are really no more surprises here. Almost running it down. There's Cadian with the aggression and taking down Hex, because Breeze is so low on health already. You would have to say there should be no way that he could win this one. Cadian's walking up behind him. Knife out. Oh, they both had the knife out. That's a bit awkward. All right, there's the headshot. He can't really get the bomb and get to the bomb side. He has to try and find the kill on Yabi, who beats right in. And somehow... Yeah, and maybe Automatic is going to be found as well. Yabi is on one of these, but I think Stown is out there with him as well. There's the kill on one, and no one's thinking, well, there could be another flank. Why would you ever suspect the double flank? It's just so crazy. And then from inside of the bomb site, Shush is going to be picking up Wiz. It's Breeze and Hex left to try and make this at least an expensive round in terms of the money. Try and get some rifles away, although Hex looks like that's even going to be impossible. It's a flawless round. They just take it away from EG.
And so it should be an opportunity for Heroic to continue to close the distance. As EG's hot start caught all of us off guard, but normalcy, it's slowly being restored.
Yeah, Cadian getting that AWP warmed up. Not at all afraid to take that angle early on, even knowing that there could have been a deagle in play. Wiz, the only one left. He's going to get the one kill there, but they could recover the AWP, so everything is fine. Yeah, but I think, like the desk said, even just winning Ancient is already such an upset, right? Mm-hmm. This would be the real miracle if they could actually pull it all the way through. You've got to say, Shush with a blind spray. Trying to change the pace and trying to pull something out that they haven't really been doing before, EG, so I appreciate it, but it just backfired this time, and that'll happen sometimes, but I like at least the attempt to try and play something different.
Yeah, you haven't really seen the monster pop come out for EG since maybe round number 2, but they're really trying to force the issue this time, and I think that might be it. nykytilan had to find a frag there, and at this point, not too much utility. They're still going to try to force their way in. Okay, they're still going to try to take these duels. But Shush keyed in on the angle with the op. It's so difficult. It's just simply so hard to imagine a world where EG's able to pull this one out.
Yeah. They can do a lot of damage. It kind of still makes a little bit of sense, even though they don't have a lot of money either. They're only able to take down Shush, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of players here from Heroic, and this is an unusual setup. You do not usually catch 3 people in the bathroom, so this is going to be interesting. Automatic, though. Beautiful spray transfer to find 2. That's a way to open things up. And Wiz, he wants to close this one out. He actually wants to find that next player, but he thinks better of it. Slows himself down, recognizes the man advantage, and now Heroic, they are on the back foot. They only have 3 players, but 2 of them are towards B, and this might be the object of attention for EG.
Yeah, at least they're in the right position, but they still need to hit those early shots. 28 seconds. Cadian finds a free one as Breeze has got a grenade in hand. Shush quickly goes down right afterwards, and it's just too much to handle. Even from beyond the grave, Cadian reaching out with that grenade and taking down Wiz. I don't think it's going to make a big difference here. Yabi, 1 versus 2. He's shown up, sure, but he doesn't have a kit currently picked up, and they're going to know exactly where he's coming from. Out in the open, he gets 1, and that's so scary. Hex is able to pick it up, though. So he's just hanging out back here, but Cadian is going to be careful too. There could be a grenade set up at some point. They're going to send instead Yabi to investigate, and Breeze, the patience, it's going to be paying off at the end.
Wow. Even throwing the smoke to preserve his life. That is great prescience from Breeze. If he just went for that wide swing, many players just getting excited there. Okay, no way. You're not supposed to win that fight if you're Automatic. That's supposed to be Stown's all day, and Stown's been playing such great CS thus far that you would have thought that he would have nailed it, but almost an attempt, or almost a connect from Wiz, and this is looking like an 8th for EG. There's not really any utility to work with for Heroic. They just have that single flash on Shush. I don't see a way that they can get back into this one. This will be an 8th, and man, EG winning the half. Again, not something I thought I'd cross off my bingo card today.
No, I don't think anyone's really expecting it.
Oh, he wants this. He wants this off. Take him out. Okay. Hunting for it. And now they know Testis' position, and there's no reason to just send everybody at him. EG, you're going to have a buy into round number 15. You want to just get this gun out of Heroic's hands.
Yeah.
And there it is.
They'll get it as well. A to B. And now that's been revealed as well. So EG going to have a couple of seconds here to try and get into position and try and defend this bomb site, because they're coming for it. Hex goes down. Nykytilan is next, and Breeze, that deagle, will fail him once again. And it looks like the change of pace and the change of location for Heroic is exactly what they needed.
Yeah, really solid mid-round from Heroic, but actually even better shots coming out from Shush. I think Nykytilan was trying to play a little bit of a one-way there at the bottom of that heaven ledge, and it was not going to fool Shush. Shot him right through that. And this is why Heroic are hard to play against. I mean, the mid-rounds, they're just ruthless. You never really know when Cadian's going to call it. Doesn't matter how much time's left on the clock. If there is enough time, he can go for it. And so that lead from EG, it's slowly moving away from them. It's slowly getting away.
There's something else about those mid-round calls that I really love, which is, I think, such a rarity still, is the commitment from the entire team to whatever the call is. Like, Smoke's pretty well timed. Molotov on the other side, and even everyone's flashed that. Molotov is doing so much to keep them back. Breeze with a double, and NaVi right in return. That is an interesting exchange. Looked like that defense was going to be rock solid, but at least it's a 3-on-3 now, and Stown is thinking about it. He had the right idea, but the timing is off by a second. I don't think he realizes that Automatic has already made his way down those stairs, and that could be a nasty surprise waiting for him. A little bit of a flash to set it up, but it's not going to help Stown. That was the alert that he needed. NaVi with the AWP, and it leaves Wiz on his own. 1 versus 3 as he takes down Stown at the very least, but he doesn't want to stick around for it. Realizes, like you said, it is that swing round. This one rifle is probably all they're going to have in the next round anyway. Cadian is running up close. Wiz is low on health, but it doesn't matter. That's a good pick-off, making it as expensive as possible and tying up the scoreline 10-10.
Yeah, this is moniker by the end of this one. See Hex playing the defensive setup. We'll have the smoke to block off left side there. That'll land right between the barrels and the pillar. Deploys a little bit late, but actually that's just perfect timing. NaVi, he gets gray screen, and Hex is able to collect because of it. But Heroic, they've already made their approach. They are on the bomb site right now, but they don't feel comfortable planting, interestingly enough, and they might not even get this bomb down. Nykytilan tags Testis right through the smoke, and now Heroic, they don't have much to work with.
Yeah, wow. Finally a chance here, but maybe not. Final chance of the bomb plant. They've really taken them a long time. Sure, they get the bomb plant, but they've lost everyone in the meantime. What a flick from Cadian! He wants to come back, but Breeze has arrived, and that's a great clutch and a great victory for EG. Yeah, to quell any conversation about whether or not it's just like an off day or anything like that, if they can actually win it, it'd be different. Hex is there to take on over. Wiz with a good shot to begin with, and somehow he still lives. Gonna put up another smoke to try and keep himself alive. 3 versus 4, and a very tight beginning to the round.
And all right, let's see though. It's gonna just be firepower this round. Automatic, he has to step up. There's a couple players on this site with him, and it looks like they're just cleaning up fine and dandy. Nothing to even sweat. Single kill. Cadian's gonna feel like so much real estate is afforded to him in Heroic now, but Automatic, all he has to do is turn around, and he's gonna find a multi-frag. It's that simple.
Yeah, no one's looking for it. Even the one is enough. It forces the hand of Heroic. Now they can't play their weird mid-round games. They just have to commit to the bomb site. Go straight for the plan. There's no tricky secondary plan here. Yeah,
Breeze is already holding this.
Why not? Make sure that no one can sneak through. Cadian and NaVi, they need this 2-on-4 victory to maybe even stay in the series. They're gonna get the one shot there, but NaVi pushing out, and Wiz is ready for it. 15 on the side of EG as they narrow it to 1 round. That's all.
Oh yeah. Still so interested in this fight between NaVi and Automatic. Oh, okay. There it is. Oh my goodness. Took a second there, but that opens up the flank opportunity for Evil Geniuses. Heroic, they're getting boxed in right now.
He almost messed that up. It looked like it. Tessus is going to go down. Automatic is back with a vengeance. He's up to 22 kills. He's actually come all the way back in the game. Oh. What a monster! Taking down Shush as well. Cadian is down, shell-shocked right in front of our eyes. They have no idea how this has happened, but it's happened anyway. 16-13 as EG bring down Heroic to shock the world.
Oh, it's close. It's close.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They had kits.
0.8
They
seconds.
had 2 kits. They did.
With the kits and everything else, we need an investigator to go and find out. Automatic, I don't know. He's possessed at this point in time.
Yeah.
He's almost caught up to Breeze. He was at 9 kills or something not that long ago. He was really not doing well. And now he's at 25, so maybe it's all good anyway.
I think this just has to be a B hit. I think Heroic have already chosen their fate. They only have 2 sets of utility left. They only have 2 smokes.
I wish we could call a timeout, Maui, just to figure out what on earth happened in the last round.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those great mysteries. Little proactive play from EG, and now Heroic, they're making their approach.
Go. It's down on the opening. It's a good flash to set it up and a solid spray, but Wiz up on the high ground. He could have been dead right there, but a good follow-up. Breeze will take one. It's all on Cadian now. Molotov is good. He's still got 40 seconds left. And this is where Cadian does some of his best work.
Yes.
So surely EG will remember. Surely someone's reminding them, don't assume this is over yet. 1 versus 2 now.
Yeah, someone's going to have to get back to A, unless they just want to play the 2 versus 1. I think Automatic might be pretty close to the bomb site, though. And Cadian, yeah, he's making his way up long. He will have the time to plant, but he doesn't have a lot of time to find a new position because Automatic, he is close.
Yeah, he's got him boxed in, and that's real important. Walking in slowly, Cadian nearly getting shut down on the escape. He has no idea, and this time, we're not lying. It's EG bringing down Heroic. It took a round extra, but they've done it.